Let you guys know that life not just simple. Life is hard out here, Um, for those who don't know me, my name is Dennis Teta. Thank you for coming in live. I want to tell you a short story about me, about maybe how my life has thrown myself, like my mind has not been settling for maybe, let's say, previous 3 weeks now. Yeah, like, you know, I've came along different difficult challenges which I myself have not been able to encounter them, but at least at long last they came to just reveal themselves, like the people who are maybe trying to ruin my life. Then I just recognized them. Then I had to say no. Now I'm on my life, I'm on my place, like I chill, I relax, I cool myself, then I think this is the right decision that I've made to my life. People could think like I made a stupid decision to move out or whatever they think, but to what I know, the decision or the path which I took, it's clearly like to me, like, man, sometimes as a man with this or beers, like I can just see at a place where people don't value me, like people just maybe in other way they think what I do for them is right, but what I do is not right. When, for example, try to do my things, then they think like that's wrong. That's not how I'm supposed to do my things. I'm supposed to do my things on their way. Like, mm, I'm supposed to do things according to what they say. Or, yeah, then that's where people just go wrong. I stand by myself now. Yeah, like maybe I they say like for the 3 days that I have been away, moved out from that place, and I'm comfortable. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll be telling you maybe my life. Sorry, just I'll be short and brief. Like I don't want you guys maybe to say like I should stay with my story again alone and not share it to you. No, I just have to share. I just have to tell you guys because I think it has been stressful. Like I've not been able to comfort my mind, to chill, to relax my mind. Yeah, it has been more stressful. Like I get myself thinking of things that I don't get answers for. But for now, I think I've settled my mind is cool. I don't maybe, yeah. Like as you can see, guys, I live here. This is my place. When like it's my place. You can see. I chill, I relax. It's a single room, but I think when okay, I was maybe people weren't thinking maybe I was using my money to ladies. I don't do that. Like for now, since I realized myself, I don't give money to ladies because ladies are just the same. Ladies, I don't go to ladies. I don't choose that part of ladies you know, when it comes to maybe, let's say, when it comes to that side that a lady wants to use me in terms of maybe expecting me to pleasure not myself, maybe in terms of maybe best in kind. I don't do that. I don't do that shit, man. You see? But it's a it's a beautiful afternoon. Like, yeah, you can hear me, like my voice is not coming clearly. Where it's because I've been sick for the 2 days now, but I'm okay, guys. That's why I've just came in live to let you know, like, don't ever trust anybody. Don't ever trust anybody. Just trust you alone. You're born. You came in this world alone, and you will go alone without anybody aside. Maybe without anybody supporting your life. Maybe people will just maybe make you to go wrong ways that maybe your mind don't want, then that will affect you mentally and physically. Okay. Whatever I wanted to share with you guys is that always, feel right whenever you stand by your decision, or whenever you talk, whenever you just feel like you're right, you're doing the right thing. Don't ever let maybe your mouth try to prove yourself like whatever you're saying is right. You see, when you see like things are getting tough, like nobody's understanding you, everybody thinks like what you're doing is wrong, then the right thing is just to stay silent and move according to their will. Then move out, man. The life out here. Maybe, you know, maybe, you might be staying at a place, then you just found yourself like you're not comfortable here or there for one reason or the other, and that I just advise you guys, like when you find yourself not comfortable at a place, then you try to share the reason why you're not comfortable, or the reason why you have started to change. Then people just doubt your words. Then when you try to prove yourself that, yeah, whatever you are speaking is right, and whatever they did to you or they said to you, it's wrong, that they, you know we have no time to explain ourselves. Then when we found that nobody takes or bears our explanations, maybe our talk or our value for us being present at their place, then we just walk out and find a better place. Yeah. People out here, they don't care. People don't care out here. You may think like you may think like people value your present whenever you appear at a ceremony, at a any maybe at a vacation, any place, at a like people value you maybe when you appear at an institution, when you have cash, man. Hmm? When you only have cash. Guys, let's look for money. Even though they do say that like, money is not important, but I myself, money is important, man. Let's say, for example, if I happen to have money, then it couldn't been like this, man. Right now, maybe I could be sitting with people around, maybe wanting just to hear how I laugh. Just people could be sitting around wanting to see me, you know, because they know like the world is the world. The world we live, the people around us, they make us be bad people. Then they start blaming maybe us for being bad people. But they made us, they did this to us. But instead, we don't choose to be bad people. We just live, live and go. Find peace in mind. Relax. Yeah. But I appreciate, at least maybe I just say that for whatever I passed on through, then I just found my mind relaxing. And like, yeah, of course, I don't mind, but I know my time will come. As long as I live, I use my mind clear. I don't wrong anybody. But when you just come on my path, then trying to ruin my life, then I just notice you. I just notice you and take a note. And my mind gets alert. And whenever you take steps about my life, I look at you, I observe, and I relax. But again, if you try to show up like I'm the one who is mistaking, misunderstanding things, then I don't relax. I speak. I speak. You know, I speak. You know, I speak. Sometimes back, I used to be like to the. Let me not talk about that because they will think like yeah, I've walked out. Is when I'm starting to speak out. Maybe whatever I've been going through. I don't want to talk about that actually. Yeah, I want to just relax my mind. But for real, it has been a hard time. That nobody, the situation is to the be where I was, man. But at least got married. I moved out. But again, I do wonder with maybe people do talk of what they don't know. They don't know like the mouth, our mouth as a strong. I don't know how to put that, but maybe as I put it like this. mm, People don't know that our mouth's words determines our future, determines determines what God has planned for us. This just ends up twisting things for people, making other people look bad, and they don't know that's wrong. The world. That's why maybe, man, I just tell you like not to trust anybody. Then I know somebody might say like, let me trust maybe my family member, my mom, my sister, my brother, my wife. Mm. You may trust everybody, but don't give them it fully. Don't trust them 100%. These people are the same. It's just as the relationship or how you relate to people change the trust. But I know maybe people have not experienced what I've experienced. To my part, it's different. That's where I'm coming up with different thoughts about trust. Like when it reaches at that point that you need to trust your relatives, your whatever friends, you know, people are the same. People are the same. You know, sometimes we we're not bad, but people makes us look bad, generate that in us, and that spirit build in us, and automatically thrown ourselves, we found us being evil. Then when we try to control ourselves, then we remember things that people did to us previously. Then we found that, "Mm, if I did this too, if I showed my goodness to this, to Odhiambo, then Odhiambo just finally came along and, you know, betrayed me, man." Then if you just remembered about what the betrayed, the betrayal of what the betrayal at the Odhiambo showed you, then you just say that, oh, that was not enough. Then you came along, then you think about whatever Acheng did to you, then you found yourself like you're not trusting anybody. You know, we're not bad, but people bathe us in us, you know, then, man, we're not bad. If, for example, I try to tell you my story for whatever I passed, whatever I was in, you know, then people we just maybe think that I'm crazy. I'm trying to maybe forward my own story, come up with my own story. But man, I've been through a lot. I've been through whatever, man. I don't even if I speak about it right now, then people will just say, "Oh, look, it's a content." But no, for whatever people go through out here, man. But they just come offside and they smile, just smiles on their face to just hide whatever they pass through life, man, or whatever they live, man. Life is hard. People are not good out here, man. Don't trust these people. They really, really bad. But man, we say we just humble ourselves to get the better, to expect the best from people, but still people turn. People just take us maybe for we being good to them, then they take that as an advantage. They take that as an advantage to ruin our life, to come across our ways to destroy everything that we try to plan for ourselves. But then we stand still and talk to them, respect them, but they don't encounter that. They don't recognize, they don't see like we trust them. Man, we're trying our best to be, man. But I appreciate every moment that maybe anybody stood with me and tell me, be just relax, relax. Your time will come. Whenever we want to talk to you, when everybody we just want to see you, want to hear words from you. But that time will not come until I have mine. You know, I try my best. I'm trying my best to make myself better. But one thing that these people don't forget is that there are good people out here who are trying to come in our life to save us. But then it comes along when these people try to tell those people who are trying to come in my life, maybe to make my life at least look. I don't understand what's wrong with people. They just think like whenever they try to make you do according to their will, their path, their ways of doing things, then you finally stop not doing according to whatever they think, then they say it's like this body is crazy. Like this body is crazy. They think that you don't know what you're doing. Hmm? Life. Life is full of challenges. Some challenges, man, they're not God will, they're people's will. Man, sometimes things happen to my life, then I ask myself, oh, really? Nani just did to me. So and so just did this to me without maybe acknowledging how I feel, without thinking what will greater or happened to me. Wow. Okay, I don't blame anybody, but maybe they came in my life for me to know how to live with people. They say that I'm bad. No, I'm not bad. They say that I'm rude. I never been to them. I respected them. I gave them the best. I tried to show them the direction. I tried my best to do good things to them. I tried. But still, guys, what they encountered, what they realized, wow. But still, my G's, trust nobody. Trust nobody. These niggas out here, I just suggest that you trust nobody, man. Well, sometimes maybe, yeah, it always says like life has many challenges, and we as men, we have just to stand and stay firm whenever the challenges faces us. But for some challenges, man, they're not God's will. They're people's will. But still, we appreciate we appreciate every second we breathe on earth. Yeah, let them do all they do, but they live a long, they live our life. They live. At least they gave us chance. They gave us a chance to live. They never had our life, but they tried to make us look bad. Yeah, when when sometimes maybe a person, when somebody, when you came along and you find yourself like you were respecting somebody and reach a lot that respects depletes just like that. You see the person as your big enemy, like, man, you just pray that the person wouldn't even showed up in your life, man. Sometimes maybe you might ask yourself, Kwani, what happened, man? I used to respect people. I used to outdo people. I used to take people like as they drag me, but now these things have changed. Things are, man, things have rapidly changed. Then you start asking yourself, what happened, man? I used to respect you. What happened, man? We used to sew together. We used to work together, do things together, share ideas together, work together, like, share everything together, man. Then what happened? What stopped everything? Thank you, guys. Let me not talk about this because it's really, really hurting. But I appreciate that maybe God shown me a way to. The only way in this world is to humble yourself to people who value you, who value how you feel, to never you think that it's hurting you, but not to those people who think like whatever they are doing to you, it's not hurting you. It's just they think that that's the right thing they are doing to you. You see, they don't know the small they doing to you like it hurts you. They don't recognize that. I appreciate you guys for the support. I know I'll get where I wanna get, man. It's just be humble to people. Yeah, let me just be humble to people out here. But guys, people are not good. Especially people who live just around the people who I don't know how to say. Or they are always saying that people don't recognize until they realize that their enemies are just close to them. They breathe the same air. They experience the same, maybe weather change, climate change. Our enemies are just close to us. near us, eat with us, say things that we see at the same time. I appreciate, man. Thank you, guys. Salute to salute to anybody who is with me, trying maybe to encourage me to keep on pushing. Cause I thank you, guys. Big up, top shooter, top shooter. Big up, guys. Top shooter, top shooter.